I just I resetted all that stuff, everything in the console. Um, I'm back for this last rodeo. This is fucking my last stream for this fucking game. Um, I wanted to do a sparring session with Gear Drift, but I mean, with all this, I don't even think it's a good idea. 'Cause they should be able to fight back at 100%. And so, I mean, um, I'm gonna do some comeback trials on my max tune. I'm gonna play on my max tune for probably like maybe like an hour or so, and then that's it, bro. That's fucking it. I mean, this tune I was experimenting and fucking around on my low level tune, but I mean, this isn't my main tune. Like, this is my main tune right here. So I mean, hey, I'm gonna get back in here, try to gain some comeback, some matches, and once I ain't had enough, then I'll get off. Yep. And like I said in the other fucking stream that I had made too, I quit this game a total of 3 times. I don't want to make it a 4th. I mean a 5th. I don't want to make it a 5th time. I quit this game 3 times. I don't want to make it a 5th. Do not want it to be a fucking 5th. Like, period. Yeah, I don't want it to be a 5th. Like, just plain and simple as that. I don't want it to be a 5th. So this would be my 4th time quitting Absolver. This would be my 4th. I don't want to make it a 5th. This time when I quit, I'm hoping I stay gone. Which, I mean, I really didn't come back, but fucking I'm gonna say like I was I've still, you know, been in combat trials. A little too jumpy there. Whoa. Look at that. I'm hoping I can get this dude out of here. And later on, I'm gonna string some more face. Look at that. He's just too fucking motherfucker. Still lagging, man. Unfucking believable. Why his character looks so buff? What the fuck? Am I the only one that's seen that? Like, his character looked a lot more muscular than usual. What the fuck? Guess I'm really going to give it a Look at that. Don't run now. So desperate to get a hit in, huh? I run into any bullshit, I'm not gonna stay and try to fucking prove or show anything. Nope. I like this mount, but if I gotta sacrifice the mount, fuck it. A lot of guessing. We just getting started. He already pulled out a sword. You see what I'm saying? I told you. He experienced what I was just experiencing when I was fighting him. You see what I'm saying? I told you this fucking game is just so bizarre. Shit is so bizarre. He was lagging. I know why he left. He was lagging. He didn't want to deal with it. He or she, they did not want to deal with it. He lagging. But yet, look. Come on now. Or just go ahead and leave. Go ahead and back out. You gotta be tweaking. He's still trying to attack me. My guy. If you lagging, go ahead and back out. Like, I mean, don't sit up here and try to prove a point. Still trying to attack me. Like, my God, you're fucking lagging. Back out. Alright. I don't want to hear no complaining. You see what I'm saying? I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to let them leave because I'm not giving up this map. I like this map. And I mean, if you feel like you lagging, you can back out. I can't sit up here and say this nigga's trash. Like, just back out. That's all you gotta do. It's not that hard. He's still trying to fucking attack me. I don't understand. Like, what are you trying to prove? Jesus Christ. Oh, Cider, back out. If you are fucking lagging, leave. I'm not giving up this map. I'm not finna engage with him. So I don't want people trying to fucking say, oh, he was lagging and shit. Like, I'm giving him every benefit to back out. He's still trying to attack me. Thank you. That's all I gotta do, bro. It's not that hard. Not that hard. I'm not giving up this damn map. Hell no. I ain't never seen him in combat trials. Must be somebody new. Like, if I see my opponent lagging, and if they back out, I'm not gonna be like, oh, they trash or they left. No. But if they go through with it, if they continue attacking, then I'm gonna start fighting back. See what I'm saying? Shit like that. change this deck. Yeah, that's a different deck we got on. Why we started healing here? He lagging. Yep. Oh, this is fucking crazy, yo. What time is it? 7:41. I might probably do like 3 or 4 more fights and then I'm gonna hop off of this shit. This shit is fucking driving me crazy. I can't even fucking play a comeback challenge cause it's probably here U-time. That's the hurt. Scratch it. I'm gonna do 3 more fights. 3 fights and I'm gonna hop up off of this shit. Hop up on some more face. Let me see some shit. I thought my sister was supposed to be coming over here. But I guess not. Guess not. I'm gonna do one more fight after this and then I'm gonna dip. Rolling back fist. You got that on speed down there, see. How you gonna? I don't get like some people don't like. All you gotta do is just read. Try to read what they doing. Everyone has a pattern on how they attack and how they go about their attack. Sometimes they start second guessing. That was a bad parry. He trying to use grappling punch and rolling back fist. Smart, my God, not smart. So fucking disappointing. Even on my day out. Well, it was one hell of a ride, but all good things sometimes must do come to an end. Well, I had tried to do a stream earlier with Harry Utah. The stream didn't really go the way as I planned. A lot of lag and shit. And I mean, I'm just tired of dealing with this shit. I mean, this game consists off of like strong internet, and I mean, fucking, I know my internet ain't all that like significant. So I mean, I can understand, you know, coming from most other people, you know, point of view and reasons why they, you know, didn't like fighting me and shit in combat trials. And I experienced the same thing with like fighting other people in combat trials too, like lag and shit and stuff like that. But fucking, I wanted to do a sparring session with Gear Drift, but I'm not even gonna do it to Gear. Like, I'm just gonna do, you know, just do my own thing and ride on out. But Gear was how I had got good in combat trials with fighting staggers. I'm gonna say basically Gear is how I got good with fighting stagger. I was training with Glock. I was training with K-Bomb. I'm gonna say like I learned, like I got a little better with being around K-Bomb, but I noticed that I got better performance and better results when I was like training and sparring with Glock. And basically the whole feigning into ability and shit, I learned how to do that shit from a little bit like of Glock, and then I had kind of got the whole understanding of like the whole feigning into ability from watching Pi Effect. And I'm gonna say like the unlock tech, I had learned how to do that shit from Glock. Glock showed me how to do that shit, but basically it just, some of that shit just kind of clicked from me watching, you know, the people that put out more work than I do in combat trials. And like I always said, fucking basically like the decks and stuff. I never really ran my own deck. I built my own deck, but the deck I had ended up getting matched up with some sweaty ass player, and he figured out how to get around that shit in like less than like a round. He understood, what was coming out of my deck, and I was put under a lot of fucking pressure and shit. I beat him once, but I ended up losing to him twice. But I didn't get destroyed by him or anything like that. But I still lost to him. And fucking like as far as like the people that I had met in this game, I had met the people that I used to hang out with a lot before I had went in combat trials was Lil Billy, Gangster, and Gigi. Those were like the people who I was hanging out with a lot, and I had formed like a pretty strong relationship with Lil Billy, but out of the chaos and shit and stuff that had unfolded from like me, I guess, being around Glock, the chaos and stuff like that. I mean, I had got mad at Billy because what had happened in that last scenario with Glock, but I thought about it, and I had re-added Billy, and we had we talked and shit. He should probably be coming back online sooner or later. He had like some I guess like a situation with this his console or something like that. But also another thing I wanted to like talk about too was his like dislikes and stuff like that. I think I had said that in the stream. Dislikes coming from me, like, no, I'm not on like Curly channel or Glock channel or Pie Effect channel like disliking their streams and shit. Wherever them dislikes coming from, they coming from someone else. So I mean, whoever disliking their content, that's coming from somebody totally besides me. Because I mean, if I was able to show like my actual YouTube page and like my history and videos that's been disliked by me and shit, you wouldn't see dislikes coming from me on like any other page. And I even said it anyways, like fucking I think I had said that in a stream, but that stream had got corrupted. That it's a few of basically videos off of fucking Glock page that I had basically gave out likes to, but I'm not finna say the name of those videos or whatever the fuck. It's like probably like 3 or 4 of them. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I had to use those videos to help me in combat trials to deal with the bullshit and to improve my, what I know and what I understood. And I'm gonna say fucking I cried. I was teaching I cried like basically some of the shit that I knew and like I understood. And I mean, in the future he'll be better than I am by a long shot, because I mean his defense is way better than mine. I mean, he be getting like some crazy ass parries in. I don't know, but I mean he has showed me like basically a setup that he uses with Forsaken. He I don't know, he adjusted his buttons or something like that in a certain way. And I that had kind of gave me like an idea of like what some of the people from like this game that like probably some of the people in this game, like the good players, whatever, they probably got some certain like button configurations and shit and stuff like that too. But fucking as far as like, I'm gonna say the people that I really did get improvement out of was it started with K-Bomb. Then it went to Glock, and then basically when I had that fallout with Glock, I was training with fucking Harry Uton. I was with Harry Uton, and he was basically training me and shit and stuff. And I'm gonna say Harry Uton, he had quit, which today was probably like the first day of him being back on Absolver in a long time. He ain't been on this game in a couple of months. And this tune right here, you know, I stopped playing on this tune in Combat Trials, and I mean this tune was out of Combat Trials for probably like what 6 months. I wanted to go back in Combat Trials to fuck around with this tune for a little bit, but I'm gonna say like the last little shit, like the whole like the unlock tech and the feigning into ability and shit. I had basically got an understanding of that shit from watching Pi Effect, and fucking, like I even said, Pi Effect basically is one of my favorite, PvPers that walked around in this game. And I mean, majority of like his decks I have, and I use. And that's another thing, like a lot of the decks that I use are from top tier fighters in this game, because I mean, I was trying to use other like other decks and shit, but some of the decks that I was using, they wasn't really working and shit. Wasn't really cutting it. And I mean, like, I've always considered myself like a freestyle fighter. Like, I'll just put on a deck and play around with it in meditation, and then I'll go up in Combat Trials and see if I like the deck or not. And I mean, if I like the deck, I'll use it for whenever I get tired of using it. Or if if I'm in Combat Trials and the people that I'm fighting, they get used to the deck, and then you got to make changes. You can't keep running that same deck, because I mean, once that person get familiar with the deck, it's gonna be easy for them to get around you, get through you. And once they have like everything wrapped and down packed with the deck, once you start like gold linking and trying to feint and shit, even when you feigning, they still gonna be able to like read what you're doing and shit. But my time with fucking Absolver, it's up. It's time to go. And I mean, the era of me is completely over with. Watch this video. I hope that you kick a lot of ass in Combat Trials. And that last thing that I had showed you, I hope, what I'm saying, it helps you. I mean, like I told you, I'm not the best player. I wasn't like the best player in this fucking game. And I mean, I had my flaws too. And I'm gonna say maybe if I was running like better internet and shit, it probably would have helped in certain scenarios. But I mean, even in the end results, like, motherfuckers can make adjustments and shit. They can change they deck and change the ability that they using to overwhelm you or overcome you. So I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, fucking, this is my final goodbye for this game. For the people that I still have at it, that play this game and shit, like, if if any of y'all like delete me or chop me off your friends list, I understand. I'm not holding any grudges, but my era is fucking done. This is my goodbye. Peace out, y'all. Peace.